Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Coach Craig Sports. Today is Saturday, November 13th, and this is the NBA DFS video for today. In this video, we'll go over yesterday's picks, see how they turned out, talk about the injuries in play for tonight's slate, and then talk about my picks on FanDuel and DraftKings as well. But without further ado, we'll get into yesterday's picks. So at the point guard position on the DraftKings side, I went with Jrue Holiday, $6,600, looking for 33 points out of him. He got to 50.5, so he was a pretty good hit there. Grayson Allen, $5,200, looking for 26 points out of him. Got 30, so he was also a hit. Josh Hart, who became one of my favorite plays after Brandon Ingram was ruled out, at least he was ruled out quickly and early yesterday. So Josh Hart, $5,400. We're looking for 27 points out of him. He got to 31.25, so he was a hit as well. Then Bobby Portis, who became one of the biggest chalk plays on the whole entire night as soon as Giannis got ruled out. $6,000 looking for 30 points out of him. He got to 32, so he is a hit as well. And then the lone miss on the DraftKings side was Tony Bradley. $3,000 looking for 15 points out of him. He got to 10.25. He was a miss. He only ended up playing 14 minutes in this game. Even though they were going against the Warriors playing a little bit of small ball, the Bulls team just pretty much got ran out of the building. So you saw him get some minutes. You see Elise Johnson get some minutes. And then even Tyler Cook mixed in a little bit in garbage time too. So overall, just not the best night for him. Then on the FanDuel side, we got Jrue Holiday once again, $6,800, looking for 34 points out of him. Got to 49.7, so he was a hit as well. Then I went with DeMar DeRozan. I thought it was going to be a very good game for him, especially, no Nikolai Vucevic. Unfortunately, he was not very good shooting from the field. $8,600. We were looking for 43 points out of him. Got to 28.9. He was a miss, 4 for 13 from the field. It was actually pretty worse. I believe at one point in time he was 1 for 8. But a little bit of stuff saved him, but not a good play either way yesterday. Josh Hart once again, $5,200, looking for 26 points out of him. He got to 30.9, so he was a hit. Isaiah Stewart, man, the Pistons were awful yesterday. $4,800, looking for 24 points out of him. He got to 15.4, so he was a mess. Only ended up playing 24 minutes, 1 for 5 shooting. And then last but not least, at that center position, we had Bobby Portis, $5,800. Looking for 29 points out of him. He got to 30.2, so he was a hit. So a little bit of a hit or miss day overall. Some pretty good hits, but then some bad misses as well. But with that being said, we'll get into the injuries for tonight's slate. So we do have one island game. It's the Miami Heat and the Utah Jazz. This game starts about 2 hours earlier before all the other games, so it's not on the main slate. So for the Heat, they are without Victor Oladipo and Markieff Morris once again. Jimmy Butler, game time decision. We'll see if he plays or not. This one's truly up in the air for me. I have no idea whether or not he's going to play. For the Utah Jazz, we got Rudy Gay out once again. Moving over to the main slate, we got the Memphis Grizzlies. Tilly is out once again, and Dylan Brooks is expected to play in this game. On the Pelicans side, Zion Williamson is out once again. Brandon Ingram, he's a game time decision, questionable to play. I know he did practice about 2 days ago. I figured he'd play yesterday. He did not end up playing, so maybe it just was part of the back-to-back. They were going to sit him, give him that extra day, see if he's good to go tonight. Then we move over to the 76ers, who are without Thibault, Simmons, Ryler, Joe, and Embiid once again. So pretty much the same thing we were looking for out of them the last time out. Then on the Pacers side of the ball, we got TJ Warren out. Karis LeVert and Jackson are both listed as game time decisions. We'll see if they end up playing or not. For the Washington Wizards, the big one here is Bradley Beal is out. Then we have Davis Bertans, Thomas Bryant, and Rui Hachimura all out once again. The Orlando Magic still just missing the same 4 guys, so no real changes there with Michael Carter-Williams, Markelle Fultz, Jonathan Isaac, and E'Twaun Moore. For the Detroit Pistons, exact same as we saw yesterday, just Kelly Olynyk out. For the Toronto Raptors, Khem Birch, Precious Achiuwa, both questionable to play at this point in time. Pascal Siakam returns to the lineup. Watanabe still listed as a game-time decision, although he has not played yet this season. For the Boston Celtics, Jaylen Brown is doubtful to play. Thomas is a game-time decision. We'll see if he ends up playing or not. I do not expect him to be in the rotation either way. Then for the Cleveland Cavaliers, Colin Sexton's out, but then we got Kevin Love, Lauri Markkanen, and Lamar Stevens all listed as game-time decisions. We'll have to keep an eye out on that. See who ends up playing tonight overall. The Minnesota Timberwolves are all the way healthy, and then the Clippers are without Preston, Morris, Kawhi Leonard, and I believe Serge Ibaka's already been ruled out too, but they do not have him listed here. But with that being said, that's a quick little rundown on all the injuries for tonight's slate. It is a 6-game main slate overall, 7 games in total on the day, but that Miami-Utah game is kind of that island game once again. But with that being said, we'll get moved over to DraftKings and talk about my picks over there. So we're going to start off at the point guard position with Raul Neto. He may or may not start in this game with Bradley Beal out. We've seen him play decent minutes. We've seen him be fairly productive. $3,200, just too cheap of a price tag here. You're only looking for 16 points out of him. I got him projected for 18 points. If he gets you 20, it's going to be even better tonight. And then at the shooting guard position, we got D'Angelo Russell, $7,000, looking for 35 points out of him. I got him projected for 36 tonight. He's been playing reasonably well as of late. since he's came back from his own injury. So definitely not shying away from him tonight. A rather cheap price tag overall for D'Angelo Russell, so I'm going to try to take advantage of it tonight. Then at the small forward position, we're going Kyle Kuzma, $6,400, looking for 32 points out of him. I got him projected for about 36 in this game. Looking like a very strong value play with Bradley Beal missing tonight. Then at power forward, I went with Tobias Harris. Yes, he's expensive at $8,900. I currently have him projected for about 45, 46 points on the slate. That's about what you're looking for out of him. Definitely has a little bit of upside for more, but the best thing we saw last time out is he played big minutes. If he does that again today, probably going to pay off more times than not. Then at the center position, I'm going right back to Isaiah Stewart. Only went up $100 in price. $4,400, only looking for 22 points out of him, averaging 20.5 on this season. If he has a get-right game tonight, you're definitely going to want to be hopping on that bandwagon. But with that being said, if you go with these 5 players on the DraftKings side, you have $20,100 remaining, $6,700 per player. This honestly feels more like a balanced build type of day. But if you want to sneak one stud in there and find some value plays to pair along with the 5 that I do have listed here, that's perfectly fine as well. But with that being said, we'll get moved over to FanDuel and talk about my picks over there as well. At the point guard position, we got Dennis Schroeder, $5,700. I believe his price tag actually went down, even though he's been playing awesome. Looking for 28, 29 points out of him. I got him projected for 30 tonight, so definitely looking like one of the better value plays, at least early on today. At the shooting guard position, went with Spencer Dinwiddie, $6,100, looking for 31 points out of him, averaging almost 30 on the season. There's no Bradley Beal tonight. Spencer Dinwiddie is going to have more opportunities to score, more opportunities to create, and looking very strong overall. I currently have him projected for 35 points, so definitely looking like one of the better value plays overall on the day. Then we have Kyle Kuzma. Talked about him a little bit on the DraftKings side, $6,600, looking for 33 points out of him. Got him projected for 35 as well tonight, but definitely no Bradley Beal, helping out both Kyle Kuzma and Spencer Dinwiddie tonight. Then at the power forward position, we're going right back to Tobias Harris, $7,700, looking for about 39 points out of him, averaging about 37 on the season. I currently have him projected for 43 FanDuel points, so if he gets that at his price tag, he's definitely going to pay off tonight. Then last but not least, at the center position, went with Evan Mobley, $6,800, looking for 34 points out of him, averaging about 33.5 on the season. I have him projected for 36 points tonight. He's definitely going to be one of the key contributors for the Cleveland Cavaliers tonight. But with that being said, if you go with these 5 players, you'll have $27,000 remaining. About $6,700 per player, so this once again feels more like a balanced build tonight. Maybe you sneak a stud in there and some value plays, but that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. But with that being said, these are my picks for both FanDuel and DraftKings for today, November 13th. As always, if you have any questions regarding NBA DFS, especially for tonight's slate, be sure to leave them down in the comments below. I'll get back to you as quickly as possible. I'll also be listing the injury updates and starting lineups down in the comments as well. But with that being said, if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. Definitely would appreciate it. It helps to build the community that we're trying to build here at Coach Craig Sports, which is one that's truly for you, the viewers, helping you with your DFS, whether it's NBA or NFL, helping you with your fantasy football teams. And then with that being said, if you are a new or current subscriber who's yet to do so, also hit that notification bell down below. It's going to let you know every single time I upload a new video. Like I've been saying, I post up daily NBA DFS videos as well as 5 days worth of fantasy football or NFL DFS content. But with that being said, that's all I have for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed. And then last but not least, special little shout out to each and every one of you watching today's video. I truly do appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video. Definitely means a lot to me, and I hope each and every one of you has a great rest of your day.